What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another classic vintage episode of the Touchdown with Doug Smith. And as promised, we have a football legend whose story is just now beginning. Folks, stay tuned because I have very special guests joining us on the show today, Willie Eubanks III. Now, he has a football rap sheet that goes longer than most books out there. But just to name a few of the things, first team All-Southern Conference Defensive Player of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Willie Eubanks III. How you doing today, my friend?
I'm good. How about yourself?
Doing excellent. Doing very well. Thank you for asking. Willie, thank you for taking time out of your very busy schedule to jump right into it. How has this football journey been for you so far? You finished your college career at Citadel, getting ready for the NFL draft, also come off an injury not too long ago. How are you feeling?
Right now I'm feeling pretty good. I had surgery on my ACL back in November.
Okay.
You know, after the surgery, I just been trying to just rehab as much as possible just to get my strength back to where I can be back 100%. So,
Excellent.
every day I just go to the training facility and do my daily rehab and work out and just continue to grind like I always do.
And thank God for modern technology because, the ACL, 15, 20 years ago, that's it. you
Yeah.
know, things have changed. But are you feeling pretty good at the present time?
Yes, I'm feeling pretty good. Not 100%, but getting close to it.
Excellent. That's fantastic to hear. How did you fall in love with the game of football? You've had this beautiful journey. It has to come from somewhere. How did you fall in love with the game?
I'm gonna say I had fell in love. I want to say probably like when I was younger. I always my favorite story was when I was playing like O line and D line because I was a little too big to run the ball. But I ended up going to another league that's like right outside my county, and one of the running backs weren't able to run the ball. But in that league, they didn't have no weight limit, so that was my first time getting a chance to like really run the ball and like show my skills. So I want to say from that moment on, I just fell in love with it.
Oh, I feel that. I for me, I was 6'3", or excuse me, 6'2" as a freshman, and I could run faster than a running back. But yeah, they just because I was big, I got thrown on the O line. So I know that story. Now, where are you from originally? Where did you play high school ball at?
I'm from Augusta, Georgia. Went to high school at Lucy Z. Laney High School.
So what was it like growing up playing football in Georgia?
In Georgia, it's some real hidden gems in Georgia, especially in Augusta. I feel like a lot of guys are under recruited out of Augusta, and once they get to college and show their skill set, then that's when people start to notice them. But yeah, I feel like growing up in Augusta, Georgia, playing football there really developed me to who I am now.
Let me ask you, eventually, you get a scholarship to go play for Citadel, play college football over there. What led you to choose Citadel, and what is it that you like about playing at Citadel?
The decision factor of me choosing Citadel, they was just I want to say it was the second school to offer me, and they see me in the camp one time, and from that camp they just offered me, and they just stayed in touch after that camp and throughout my whole senior year. And there's the first official visit I went on, and I just fell in love with the coaching staff. The coaching staff really, made me feel like this was a good place to be at for me to thrive and exceed. And they were right. I feel like so. Yeah, I just committed to them after the official visit and just stayed committed to them throughout that whole process.
What are the fans like come game day?
The fans are real, enthusiastic come game day because it's a real home environment for like all the alumni and things like that. We got a real strong connection. So on game day, you see all like tailgating going on and multiple alumni from many years ago and recent years just come back and hang out and have a good time and enjoy some football.
Let me ask you. So your full name is Willie Eubanks III. We've seen guys like RG3, have cool nicknames. Did you have any football nicknames growing up?
Um, Growing up, I didn't have any football nicknames. I just always went by Willie on the football field, so that's different. I feel like.
Okay, I love it. And then, of course, you mentioned growing up playing football in Georgia. Were there any players that perhaps maybe you looked up to, or maybe even that you model your game after?
I want to say growing up, I try to always model my game after like Ray Lewis on the defensive side of the ball because like he was always like around the ball, and that's what I was told that linebacker, that's what a good linebacker should do, is always being around the ball. But in college, I started trying to model my game after other guys like Darius Leonard from South Carolina State,
Okay.
um, Fred Warner, Devin White, just guys that's just flying around the field, making plays, first, second, or third down. Honestly,
Who are some of your mentors that helped you get to where you are here today, whether it be person, spiritual, what have you? What would be some of your mentors be?
I want to say one of my mentors that helped me get to where I am today is my dad. Kind of my father, but he just always pushed me and thrive for me to be the best I can be. And I have another mentor named Keith Johnson. He's a lawyer. He just stayed in contact with me. He's a former football player as well at Furman, another school in the Southern Conference. So
Okay.
he knows about he knows about the conference, knows like the talent in the conference, things like that. So he always just kept in touch with me during my college career, make sure I was doing the right thing, and just make sure I kept my head up.
Now, you mentioned not too long ago, hey, you come from the injury just about at 100%. What kind of workouts are you doing right now to take your game to the next level?
Right now, at the moment, only thing I'm doing is just doing like a little upper body. I just started doing like lower body lift to really like get my body back in workout shape for real. But
Mhm.
besides that, I sit down with my defensive coordinator probably like 3 or 4 times out the week and just go over like basic defenses, like things I'll probably see the next level because he has like a pretty unique defense himself. And I think I want to say his defenses some of his defenses come from the next level. So we
Mhm.
just sit down and talk about the basics and have me get like a mental um, wrap around the game.
Now, let me ask you, when I watch your tape, and I've watched it over, I'm probably responsible for maybe like 15 views already, man. I watch it over and over, and I can't get enough. I mean, you're playing DN, you're playing linebacker, you're covering receivers at times. You're extremely athletic. You are what I call field general. What's your mindset when you get on the field?
When I take the field, my mindset is just like to dominate, whoever in front of me, whether that's I'm going against the offensive tackle, offensive guard, I got to beat a block and make a run stop, or I'm going against probably like a slot receiver or a running back, having to cover them and make a big play on third downs in that manner. But yeah, my mindset is just being dominant, and just be the dominant, most dominant player on the field.
Excellent, excellent. And then if what's a piece of advice you would give someone who's never played perhaps D end or linebacker before, and they're going to go out there and play their first ever game? What would you say to someone like that?
If I had to give any advice to someone that's playing like linebacker,
Yeah.
I would just tell them, just find the ball. Honestly, that's a good thing. Like I said, that's what I always told like linebackers do. They just have a way to get to the ball.
Excellent. And obviously we have draft day right around the corner. Now are you going to be going to the combine? Are you going to, is it like a pro day at your school, or what are some of the next steps?
Um, I think my coach told me. He said our pro day is going to be up in South Carolina on March 17th. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to participate in like any on field things, um, stuff like that, just because I'm coming off my surgery. But
Yeah.
yeah, I would still attend the pro day just to let scouts know how I'm doing, how I'm recovering, and things like that.
Excellent. That's great to hear. And then come draft day, what are some of your plans?
Draft day,
Yeah.
um, I'm probably still going to be continue to just rehab and work out. By that time, I'll probably be like in the end phase of my recovery. So
Okay.
working on like getting back to like on field activities and working my way up to being able to compete when the time comes. So draft day, I'm gonna just continue to work. If I get a call, I get a call. If I don't, it's not the end of the world. But I just know um, all I need is a shot, honestly. So if I get a shot, I'll take care of business from the rest.
I love it. Hey, I'm really excited for you, and I definitely do not doubt for one single second that you're not at least going to get a shot or even multiple shots. So very, very excited for you. And then the last question today, one of my favorite questions to take and ask when I'm interviewing players such as yourself of your caliber. What do you want NFL teams to know about you that they may not know about you already?
One thing I can tell NFL teams that they may not know is that you're just not gonna get like a good guy on the field. You're gonna get a good guy off the field as well. Someone that just just take care of business. That's all. A business like my person. Um, don't don't tolerate. I mean, don't go for any like foolishness and things like that. I'm just real oriented, handling business and just wanting to succeed in life.
That's excellent. I'm really excited for you. Willie Eubanks III, thank you so much for taking and coming on the show. Folks, go down below in the comment section. I'm not only going to have his social media stuff down below so you can also follow him, but also as well, his highlights are going to be there. Check it out. Matter of fact, get your popcorn out, man, because it's a show. And hey, he's going to come back stronger than ever. NFL teams watching this. So let my guy, Willie Eubanks III, thank me later. In the meantime, before we go, any shout outs?
Shout out to God, just continue to bless me and help me heal.
Amen. Amen. Absolutely. Willie, thank you so much for coming on the show. You guys have a wonderful night. Make sure you subscribe and catch you guys next time on the Touchdown with Doug Smith. Peace.
Turn 100 for the touchdown, king crown, gain inside, leading your town, hit you faster than the sound, bad boy, throw it down, yeah, I'm ill, not my will, don't Copperfield, fill the house, listen to the roaring crowd, drop a light, calm it down, Heisman, all the haters mouth, superhero hit them wow, packing more action than bing, boom, bam, pow, touchdown for the win, we live, subscribe right now.